Hello everyone. Today let's see plants in pots. This is a small pot where you can see there are 2 or even 3 types of plants I try to bring in. Both are easy, and it's also, even though it is annual, you can bring it out every year in this pot. How do I do that? You would have heard the name of the plant. The one which is falling down is called the button rose. In the Asian type, we call this one as button rose, which will bloom very, very delicate, a small button type flower. It's still yet to bloom. The top one, the tall ones over here, is called the Snapdragons. Snapdragons, you can save the seed which is coming from the flower at the end of the bloom, and you can use it as a reseeding next year. As well, I do have some marigolds here, which is not that great in coming because it's a small pot, but it gives green foliage to this pot. I never spent a penny for the past 4 or 5 years in this pot, because always this button rose or even the Snapdragon or Marigold, I try to bring it, seed it and bring it out every time. It's very easy, and I will show you how to do it, the seeding, in my next videos. And this is the small pot over here, but then I do have a big pot. In this small pot, you have seen different colors of Snapdragon. If you see, like, the red, the pink, and double shaded yellow and orange. It's very easy to bring in and gives a lot of prettiness to your garden. Here I would like to show you one of the big pot where I have snow crystal. The white ones are called the snow crystal, which is hanging down, and this is easy to come by itself next year. So I leave it in the pot, it comes by itself every year. And the one over here is Snapdragon. Again, with the seeding I brought it. There is a Petunia over here. The Petunia is a little harder to bring back. I just bought that 4 Petunias just to give a little bit fun in the color for the pot. Again, there are different types of marigold. Here, if you see this marigold is a tall plant where it gives little bit different yellow color flower, the marigold, and that flower will be little different than the small ones. Here, if you see, these are the small ones. I will show you the bloom of the small ones. Over in the ground it started blooming, but again within a week it will start bloom in the pot. The pot, you need to give a lot of nutrition, whereas in the ground it tries to take from the ground soil. These are balsams. Balsams are also easy to get in the seed, and you can get the seedling done in the pot the next year. I have a different flowers in this pot. If you would have seen, I would have combined 4 or 5 together to bring in this pot to get the prettiness of fulfilled pot. Again, this year I'm trying to bring in the perennials to see how it is coming. This is Dahlias. I just want to see whether this dahlia can come again in this pot if I cover that with a good mulch during the cold time. we get cold, very, very cold, and it will be frosted during the winter time. So I will try to cover that one and bring it. Normally, when this blooms, you will get the seed, and that seed spreads out down in the ground. It will give the seedlings by itself. If you see this is in the ground, and this is a small dahlia, which I tried to put that in the pot to come. So I got the seedlings from here down, like some of them like in the ground somewhere here. So I tried to pot it out in the pot, so next year I don't need to spend money for my potting. So if you'd have seen here, all the things are brought in during the summertime. I got the seedlings done in the home, or sometimes I do it during May or June in the pot itself, and it will grow. So this is a different varieties I got in, and the same way I did for the other part, which is over here, where is you could see the bloom of marigold, which I told, the tall one. The short ones with button type, which I showed you from the ground. Here, even though I put the small ones, this has got a different combination of plant. This is fiddle leaf plant, where I got this as a gift from one of my friend. I just put it out during the summer, and then winter I'm planning to take this plant only this plant inside, whereas my pot will remain outside. Again, there are snow crystals. See the prettiness of the snow crystal, and then petunias as well. And you could also see if you see here, these are the ones over here are the juniper. These are the juniper hangings, which it is a climber which just falls down from inside, and I could show you from this side how it is doing. If you see here, it will fall down and hangs down inside. So these are perennials, and even though it's annual, it comes every year in the pot like a hang down. So you don't need to worry about buying any hanging outs for this. Normally these juniper hang pot is really great for you to give a nice foliage as well. I will show you the juniper which is hanging down like this. So this is every year it comes by itself. So nature has its own beauty. Enjoy the beauty with the lightness in your heart. You see the snow crystal? The snows are falling down, and it's a snow crystal. Enjoy. Have